Hey, welcome back all. Today we got another hobby master. Today a Northrop F-5E from the Swiss Army. It's a Swiss patrol. So it's like the Swiss demo team, let's say. Patrouille Suisse, by the way. The Suisse, I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly. I had to unpack it already. It had a small damage on its tail wing. It fell off during transport. It's a new model, but it's still, it was just sitting in the shop, my local one. Yeah, and I'm just gonna unpack it and have fun with it with you guys, of course. We'll see you guys in a sec. All right, Swiss patrol, I'm guessing. Patrouille Suisse, something like that. 50th anniversary is the one from 2019. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, did a small tail repair on this one. It's all still sealed, but it just needed a small repair. This happens sometimes. But again, it's probably something somebody sent back then. I have to say it wasn't that expensive. I think I paid around 60 euros for it. So quite an okay price for its age. By the way, first let me remove also the stand. Stand is a standard click-in, nothing special. Well packaged, by the way, but it's all plastic. And as you can hear, there's a little pin puller in there. It also comes with a decal sheet, mainly with numbers on it and names. I'm not going to use the decal sheet because I personally don't think a diecast should have decals on it. Decals will fade over time and will fall off over time, even with the right protection. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. So this tail is glued, as I mentioned. I'm going to grab it on the nose with these and push into the wings shortly. And it should come out quite okay. Now, let's first have a look at the model. So as I mentioned, I re-glued this. I think I went a bit overboard with the glue because I see a little bit of a shine, but I hope I didn't do too much with it. Colors are really cool. It's a really nice flat white, light gloss in it here on the front and the back also. But in general, mainly flat, has so nicely printed on there. The Patrouille, even the website, and also the Swiss logo on the bottom. There's a bit of a color difference here between the front and the back. I think 2 different spray sessions were done here, but not that it's a bad thing or anything. And mainly, maybe material difference. No, it's all metal. Weapons holes are all blind plugged. The lights are nicely embedded. The exhaust part is very boring and very simple, but really okay. And the cockpit is, it's well detailed, I have to say. It's not bad. But in general, the F5 is quite an okay, safe run from Hobby Master. I usually don't experience issues with it. Or it would be first like my last video with the Phantom from Germany. But yeah, I highly doubt it that it will happen. So it has quite some parts with it. And let's go over those also. And even a center fuel tank. And an open canopy, of course, if you want to. I'm probably going to put it on its wheels, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Seeing my new display cabinets are coming, I'm still doubting which planes will go in a separate cabinet, because I have some F5 and F-86 Sabres that I really want to display differently. So I'm really doubting still, like, which one will I put on what display type? And will it be this one or the next one? So for now, we'll go with a wheeled display, but we can still pick later on. I'm going to keep the box closed. So also how like the F4, when you're pushing down, make sure you push down on the bottom plastic part, not on these things. These will break off. You don't have to do a lot for it. It's really weak, so don't do that. If you want to put a fuel tank on, that's possible. With the Eurofighter frame and with the F5, you sometimes need to pay attention to the open wheel arches. Let me point that out with a knife for you guys, by the way. So really watch out that these things are far enough open. There are some defects where the tank will push it out and break it. But we cannot put the tank on yet. So we need to add one more little plug. It goes into this little hole to finish the symbol. Color match there is really good. By the way, again, also if you have the sausage finger problem, just give it a gentle push with a pen. Really make sure that your fingers are under the frame so you don't push the model out of your own hands. The front wheel assembly is really straightforward and really simple and well made. Just need to remember what side do I need to put it on. Also, when you're pushing on these little guys, push on the framework itself, so the box, let's say where the wheel is put in. Don't push on the flap or the wheel, it will break. Same with the pitot, by the way, very sensitive part here. Would not mind it too much. Then the tank, it fitted okay. It really has a nice fitment. A little bit more to this side than the other side, but so there's a bit of an alignment issue here, but that happens sometimes with these things if they're not glued in by production correctly. It's also, again, a quality point. So nobody can be perfect, let's put it that way. So a lot of people that make models, especially Hobby Master with the production rate they do it and the speed, yeah, you can expect some defects sometimes. As long as they're not major, it's not a big problem. But I have to say, it's a really nice, simple, cool plane. I was waiting just for the right one to find. But in general, also the fading in the white. Yeah, so there is a nice white fade. It looks a bit like an overspray, but I think it's accurate. So it runs until my blade end. And it's from the Swiss logo that goes into speed, let's say, towards the end. So that's really good. Well done. And then, of course, the closed parts, if you wanted to see them. These are those. Yeah, for us, it's quite a simple, boring plane. It's not much to show, but a very cool and nice little model. So I want to thank you guys again for joining me on this little unpacking and little small review. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Also, again, I'm curious if you have other display teams like myself. Of course, I have the American ones and, of course, the United Kingdom ones, but I didn't have a Swiss one yet. So I'm also curious if you guys collect this similar. Have a great day and see you next time.